What's something about this event that it's rewarding to you?
I mean, I think like an event like last night, part of what I think, and people have told us, whether college coaches in the US and Canada and just people that have been sort of around the event, part of what makes it different and I think that it makes it unique is that obviously I'm a player myself and so I think for me a big part of it is not just putting on a soccer tournament and games, but also bringing in speakers and really putting a focus on sort of inspiring the girls. Again, that might not even be the best players on the team, to like let them know that there is an opportunity if they want to put the work in to become an amazing player. And so like last night we were able to bring in Rhian Wilkinson from the national team to speak to all the girls and give the whole story about the Olympics and her whole journey behind it. And so I think from that standpoint, just again being able to have the privilege of inspiring a bunch of teenage girls and giving them something really positive to shoot for is my favorite part in running the event.
So what were some of the challenges in creating this event?
I mean, I think in the local soccer community, there's a lot of people with a lot of different interests in terms of just kind of politically. So I think that getting different groups on board, it was definitely challenging. I personally find the teams from out of town are a lot more receptive, at least initially they were a lot more receptive to the idea behind it. And then just logistically kind of learning the whole process in terms of booking the fields, getting the proper permits, getting the event sanctioned. So from that standpoint, and then also too just attracting good players and good coaches to come. So yeah, it gets easier every year obviously just because you kind of learn how it all works and what takes a lot of effort and what's easier and that sort of thing. So it's definitely been a process, and I mean, so far this year's run the smoothest that it's ever run, but I also have 7 years of experience doing it now, so it makes it a lot easier.
Cool. This showcase is ideal for scouts to come from all over Canada and the United States to recruit players to strengthen their team. So what are your thoughts on the skill level in this tournament?
Very, very good. I've always been impressed by this tournament and the skill that it does bring to the tournament, and the ladies work hard, and you can tell the coaches have done a good job with the girls, and the way they possess the ball, with the way the one touch, two touch, it's been very impressed. And I've talked to a lot of the coaches, just wandering around watching different games, and they've been quite impressed as well.
So what are your thoughts on the quality of play at this tournament?
Well, I mean, I think it's great because you've got so many different teams here, and then obviously some local players that are coached very well through whether it's TSS or some of the other local clubs, and then you've got some players that are coming from different teams, from across the prairies, and they come over the mountains. So for some of them, this might be some of their first outdoor soccer of this year. So it's a fairly wide range of levels, but there's some wonderful individual skill here.
How long have you been playing soccer?
I've been playing soccer since U8, so since I was 7.
I've been playing for around 6 years.
Cool, and what do you like best about the sport?
I like the competitive nature of it, and I like just getting out and playing.
Yeah, same as her. I like the intensity, the pressure that you have to deal with is kind of good.
What role do you see soccer playing in your life?
I see going to university for soccer. I see pursuing it past secondary school.
Yeah, I plan on playing it for as long as I can.
Cool. So what are some opportunities that this showcase presents to you?
It allows university coaches to come and watch us play. It gives us more options for school.
Yeah, it helps us get to know other coaches, see who's out there to see us.
What was today's game like for you?
Well, today was important to keep the pressure high and keep our intensity up and play hard no matter what.
For the past few years, this event has successfully connected players with university coaches and scholarships. If you want to find out more information on this event, you can visit the website below. This is Ben signing out for Gen Y.